Hari Om, chapter 7, verse 30. Bhagavad Gita, Jnana Vijnana Yoga. In the last verse, Bhagwan Krishna said, those who take refuge in me, they are liberated from old age and death. They understand that Brahman is themselves. Aham Brahmasmi. They also know karma as a whole. This is what Bhagwan Krishna said in verse 29. So, easy method to avoid old age and death and remain young forever without death. That is the secret. Become yourself, live in yourself rather than in your body. Then you can avoid your old age and death. This is what Bhagwan Krishna said in verse 29. Now, verse 30. Sadibhudadidevam mam sadiyajnam cha ye vidugu prayanakale bichamam te vidur yukta chetasaham. Bhagavan says Sadi Bhuta, Adi Deva and Sadi Yajna. New terms. What are they? Brahman as Jagat Karana. Swami Dayananda Saraswati says, Brahman as Jagat Karana is Adi Bhuta, Adi Deva and Adi Yajna. In the earlier verse, that is verse 29, Bhagavan said, they know themselves as Brahman. That is verse 29. Jara marana mokshaya mamashritya yadanti ye te brahma tatvidukritznam adhyatmam karma chakilam. Adhyatmam. They know themselves as Brahman. Now Bhagavan Krishna says, they not only know themselves as Brahman, but they also know the Adi Bhutas, that is, the five elements of nature, the space, air, water, fire, earth, the five elements of nature, the Adi Bhutas, they are also Brahman. See, in Tamil they used to say, Andathil ulladu pindathil irukku. That means whatever is there in the Andam, that is universe, that is there in your body. All the five elements are there in your body: space, air, water, fire, and earth. So, he says Adi Bhuta is also Brahman. Then Adi Devas, that is the Devatas. The Devatas are also Brahman. And Adi Yajnas, all the rituals and the receiver of rituals, they are also Brahman. Everything is Brahman. Nothing is away from Brahman. That is what Bhagwan Krishna is saying. Swami Chinmayananda is saying, a man of perfection will have perfect knowledge about Adi Bhuta, that is the world of objects. Adi Deva, that is the secret behind the workings of the sense organs, mind and intellect. And Adi Yajna, that is the conditions under which all perceptions, physical, mental and intellectual, they take place. All these things they know. See, when he says Adi Deva, that is, each organ is represented by a Deva. For example, eye represents Surya. That is, without sun, eye cannot see. So, eye represents Surya. Ear, your hearing capacity represents space. Without space, there is no sound. So, each organ is represented by a Deva. So, they understand everything. That is what he is saying, Adi Deva. So, a man of perfection who thus understands that he is not only a man of experience, but also at all times, on all occasions, and under all situations, he will become a master of himself. That is what Bhagwan Krishna is saying here. That person understands everything is Brahman and nothing is away from Brahman. Bhagavan further says here, साधिभूतादिदैवं मां साधियज्ञं च ये विदुः प्रयाणकालेऽपि च मां ते विदुर्युक्तचेतसः प्रयाणकालेऽपि च. Bhagavan puts one cha that is very, very important that we will explain when we see the next chapter. But Bhagavan says, Prayana kalepi cha. That is, even at the time of death, this man of perfection will be able to unite his mind with me. Yukta Chetasaha. Even at the time of death, this person will be able to unite his mind with Bhagavan Krishna. That is Brahma. Now we are hale and healthy, so I can read Bhagavad Gita. I can say Bhagavad Gita. You are hale and healthy. You will be able to chant the mantras or Ramanama or Krishna Nama, whatever you want to do, or go to the temple. Everything we will be able to. We are reasonably having the wealth also. Otherwise, we will not be concentrating on anything. So, reasonably, we are having some wealth. Reasonably, we are healthy. That is why we are singing the praise of Bhagavan. We are hearing the stories, chanting the mantras, etc., etc. But when the body is about to depart, it is extremely difficult to even to think about Bhagavan. At the time of death, so many things will come and crowd your mind. Your consciousness will question you. Arey, you, you are a rascal. You remained a rascal throughout your life. You did this. You know you did this. Then there will be a pain. Ah, ayyo. Then it will say, you did this. Bhagavan will not leave easily. Anything you do, good thing you do, you enjoy. Whatever bad you do, that also will, that mostly it will come to your mind. And it will start questioning you when you are about to die. Then your body will give you so much of pain. You can't think of anything else. How to get rid of this pain? Stupid pain. I have heard, I have seen so many people. To get rid of the pain, they take that tablet, whatever is the tablet given by the doctor. They take the tablet, but pain is not going. Still, they will go on, undergo that pain. You will be most worried about your bank balance. Who will manage the beautiful house which you have constructed? People would have started fighting before your death. You will know, you will hear everything. This house you must give it to me, not to that fellow. Some fight, natural. So all these things will happen. How will you think about Bhagavan Krishna? Where is the question of even sitting? Where is the question of even thinking about Bhagavan Krishna? A small headache. A small headache. I cannot read Bhagavad Gita or Bhagavatam. No Krishna, no Rama. So where is the question of thinking about Bhagavan at the time of death? Extremely difficult to remember Bhagavan Krishna unless you have done punya in many janmas. Bhagavan Krishna says, the man who has realized Brahman as himself and Brahman as this world, the Devatas and the rituals are all actions and the results of actions. That person, even at the time of departure from this world, he will know me and he will be able to unite his mind with me. Yukta Chetasa. Prayana Kale Picha. That is very, very important word. How can one judge? This is the question I am asking. How can you judge? This is my Prayana Kala. Because people are dying at any stage of life. 20 also people are dying, 30 also dying, 80 also dying. How can one determine, okay, my Prayana Kala has started? According to me, Prayana Kala has started the moment you are born. Till that time, the soul searches for a body and you are moving towards life. The moment you are born, every day you are moving towards death. So whenever somebody wishes me happy birthday, that means it reminds me that 1 year I have moved towards death. That is the truth of life. Every person, 1 year, if somebody says, oh, many more happy returns, that means understand that you have moved 1 year towards death. So every person invariably thinks he will live one day more. How Bhagwan Krishna says, Prayana Kaleja, even at the time of death. Because death has started the moment I am born. So why he says even at the time of death? See, generally, this is the thing which is happening. As far as I am concerned, this has not been said by any book. But little, see, otherwise, if I am reading the books and only saying whatever they have said, then there is no point. I also apply my mind slightly, slight thinking. I am that capacity Bhagavan has given. It's not that I am seeing thinking. Bhagavan has given me some thinking capacity. With that, if I think before death. This happens to everybody. Before death, leave out all the other problems which comes to your mind. Generally, people lose their consciousness. That is the indication that this person is definitely going to die. A coma stage, or the memory completely gets lost. So people come, your relatives, all your wife, your son, your daughter, whoever it is, they all come and say, I am so and so. They will shake you. I am so and so. Then that fellow will slightly open his eyes. Nothing will be there in his eyes. Completely blank. Like the child when it is born, it is blank. It is not understanding anybody. Similar to that, he will also look blank. Completely blank. Memory lost. So the doctor says, kindly inform all your relatives anytime. That is what he says. At that time, even though he has lost his memory, even though he is in coma, even though he is not able to remember anything what he has done in this world, or any of his relatives, or any of his attachments, even at that time, prayana kale vicha, he will be able to know and understand fully well that everything is Brahma. And at that time also, he will be able to unite his mind with the Brahman. That is Bhagwan Krishna. That is what I understand when he says Prayana Kale Vicha. Otherwise, who will know when the Prayana Kale has started? Today I am there, tomorrow whether I will be there or you will be there, it is a big question mark. So nobody knows Prayana Kale. This is what I understand. So again, there are wonderful meanings on this, which we will see in the next chapter. This chapter ends with this verse. By holding the hands of Bhagwan Krishna, we have moved one more step forward in our in the art of perfecting ourselves. It is not we are not trying to correct anybody else. By saying this, I am not trying to correct you. By hearing this, you will not try to correct anybody else. The step is to try and correct ourselves as far as possible in this Janma. That is the thing. That is why we are reading Bhagavad Gita. So we have moved one step forward. So hope we will be able to complete all the chapters before our Prayana Kala starts. That is what my prayer to Bhagwan Krishna. Maybe I am extending my life by saying this. Verse 30 again. Sadi Budadi Devam Sadi Yagyam Chaye Viduhu Prayana Kale Bichamam Te Vidur Yukta Chetasaham. Om Tat Sad Idi Srimad Bhagavad Gita Su Upanishatsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Sastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Jnana Vijnana Yogo Nama Saptamodhyayam. Recapitulation of chapter 7 we will see tomorrow. Arihom Sarvam Krishnarpanamastu. Narayana 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 Narayana.